Round 3 action in the HART Sapphire Series for 2021, coming to you live from the home of netball here at Nissan Arena. It's the home for Queensland netball, it's the home of the Firebirds, and we're back today for 3 incredible matches. The first being the Bond University Bull Sharks taking on the top of the table on points, not on percentage, the USC Thunder. It's 2nd versus 6 in what should be a very good match today. Joining me in commentary, my name is Dave Mills. I'm with you most weeks, and joining me in commentary is netball royalty, superstar shooter from the Jets, the Australian under-21 squad member and Firebirds pre-season player, Charlie Bell. Welcome to the commentary, first time this year.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to look at this game and see how Thunder go up against Bull Sharks.
It should be a very good match. The table, we've only been playing a couple of rounds, and the table will pop up very shortly. But you'll see you guys are on top on percentage. You've got a big one tomorrow, grand final rematch against the Cougars. We'll talk about that through the game, but this one is definitely between 2nd and 6th. And the Thunder have looked very impressive. But in some news for them, we'll do the lineup shortly. Binny and Hunt elevated to the Lightning. How good is that?
That's so good. I know that she, I think, was replacing Maddie Hinchcliffe, that is just out in temporary injury. But it's really awesome to see her go up in the ranks. And I think now that puts maybe a little bit more pressure on Annie and the new shooters that have come in today.
So that's around 3 games. 3 o'clock today, we're kicking off with Bull Sharks and Thunder. Then followed at 5, QUT Netball, the new franchise, taking on our old friends, the Mendy Rays. They're back in the comp for 2021. And then a big one tonight at 7 between the Wildcats and the Tigers. And there's that game I was talking about. You're after the Firebirds. There'll be a massive crowd here. You're all here to see Charlie Bell shoot. And that's USQ Jets at 3:35 tomorrow, taking on the Premier's Cougars in the grand final replay. So that's all very exciting. And will we see the ladder? I'm hoping so. We'll show you guys on top. And there's the Thunder. There it is. There's the ladder. USQ Jets, 34. Look at that. How do you feel?
Oh, that's awesome to see.
Excellent. It goes all the way down to Tigers. They're playing a bit later. They are yet to register a competition point. Of course, you get 10 for the win and 2 for every quarter you play. So this game, 2nd versus 6th. So team news, we will have the lists up very, very shortly. And I've just been handed them. Bond University Bull Sharks. They start with the shooter in Casey Collins. A very impressive game last week. Tiani Fennell. She's a goal attack again. Alana Schuster's the wing attack. Riley Burns the centre. Maddie Ridley the wing defence. The captain and goal defence, Shanae Grant. Ashley Irvin the keeper, leaving a bench of Mackenzie Jordan, Ava Black, the medalist from last year, the Katie Walker medalist, Emily Gilbert as well. Now, there's been a change in coach. Formerly Cheryl Burns, she had to step away for personal reasons, and the Bull Sharks thanked them for her service, and she's been replaced by Linda Peterson. Beck Fullman is the assistant and Deb Cairns is the manager. The USC Thunder, coached by Jessica Whitford. There they are. Annie Laurie, a lot of pressure on her, as you said, now that Binny and Hunt's not there. Georgia Hernan, she's come in from Victoria. She's actually, if you're watching at home, she's wearing a shirt that says Lowry on the back. She's not Lowry, she's definitely Hernan. The captain and wing attack is Litherland. Monique French the centre. Amy Metcalf the wing defence. Leah Woolnow is the goal defence. Ashley Barnett the keeper. Leaving a bench of Sienna Allen, Rosie Baker, Brianna Martin. And the assistant coach is Laura Wappling, and Karen Martin, the aunt of Brianna Martin, is the manager. So, just like to take this time, we're a minute away from the start, and I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which the great game is taking place, the Turrbal, Jagera and Yagara people, and pay respects to their elders, present, past and emerging, and extend respect to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people watching today. So the umpires for today's game, there they are. It is Nicholas Stevens, and Di Fawcett with Buddy Nuku is the reserve. So the Bull Sharks get us underway. Charlie, I ask everyone who sits beside me, prediction, what do you think, score, who's going to win, and the margin?
The margin.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, just every time I hear margin, I just laugh. I think this will be a really good game, but I do have to say I might be heading more towards the Thunder for this one. Margin, I'm going to call 15.
Oh, big call there. Thunder by 15. Change of coach, probably rock the Bull Sharks a little bit, but I'm going to back them by 10. There you go. So, and the first goal belongs to Casey Collins.
Oh, that.
And the new girl, we don't know much about her other than she's from Victoria, Georgia Hernan. She gets the first for the Thunder, 1-1. We've played 1. So, good start both sides, settled down quite nicely.
There was really good movement in the circle from Thunder, I think. And I think it's just a case of working off the tall shooter in Casey Collins. And I know Tiani is a very smart goal attack. She'll work around the front, sweeping the front.
Don't know if you saw the replays, but had a big game last week. She was very impressive.
Oh, yeah,
And
she's awesome on the long shots.
She really is. And here she is here taking her first. Bit of a contact on there, an obstruction call by the umpire.
Great shot.
Didn't affect her at all. Great start to Fennell. So, standing up as well.
I just need to see over the laptop.
So, ball back with the Thunder. We expect to see Annabelle Laurie take a lot of shots today, and she misses that one. Gets her own rebound, does well. A la Charlie Bell. So, Laurie gets her first after her first miss.
I expect lots of long shots from Annie. I know she can sink them, and just having the confidence to put them up. She always does. So, yeah.
Don't forget, you can join us in the commentary. We're a little bit proactive, and you can get in there by going to the HART Sapphire Series Facebook page and drop us a comment.
Oh, that was a good reset from Milana. That's smart.
Schuster fires it in. Nice triangle offense there.
Oh, good pickup from Ash.
So, and ball back with the Thunder. You're thinking that...
I think...
Sorry, go on.
Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, I think Bull Sharks are putting on a really nice mid-court press. Is that the right word?
That is a bit of a zone defense. Well done.
Yeah. So I think Thunder being a bit patient, working it through. And now it looks like it's with Hernan now.
Bit of a homecoming for you. Like there's 3 Jets players out there today.
Oh, that is so awesome to watch. It's a bit of a funky feeling, knowing that Woolno, Rosie Baker's on the bench as well, and Monique French. They were all once wearing the green dress last year, and now they've spread their wings and off. But
Let's talk about Rosie Baker. It tells me, Millsy, I'm retired. I'm taking 12 months off. I'm doing physiotherapy. I'm a busy girl. And that lasted 2 weeks, and she's back.
Yes, yeah. No, she told me, she was like, somehow I ended up back in a netball dress. And I was like, good job. So proud of you. But yeah.
So Lara gets another. They're 4-2 over the Bull Sharks. We've played just on 3. And we've got a break here. The old coach killer.
That sucks.
That's a technical term there, ladies and gentlemen at home. So, Rosie...
Being really patient.
Last week they had...
so close.
Last week they had Chanel Dyer in there, another retiree that lasted a week.
Yeah.
So, you're not thinking of retiring anytime soon?
No thanks. Netball kind of keeps me sane, even though it drives me insane sometimes. It's a good little getaway from like work and uni and that kind of stuff.
And Laurie gets a long bomb.
Well done.
So Laurie's starting well. She missed her first, gets the next 3. They're 5-2 up. We've only played nearly 4. And a little short pass there. No obstruction call on, looks like Burns. Are you surprised Ava Black doesn't start in this team?
Oh, Ava's speed is next level. She's really, really smart with the ball speed and getting down and working her shooters in. But yeah, no, maybe just the coach wanted to try something new, maybe to shake the Thunder up maybe a little bit.
Well, another goal there to the Thunder through Laurie. She is taking the responsibility of leading this team well.
It's funny because shooters usually will try and get a closer goal in to warm themselves up for the game, but Annie's just got that confidence. She'll put her first shot up from the super shot line. So,
and Fennell replies with a long one of her own.
Yeah.
So the Sharks get their third. It's 6-3, and we've played just on 4.5. So ball back with Monique French. She's a great player, formerly with the Lions and went to Victoria, won a few premierships down there.
Oh,
now,
good job. Great refeed.
So the refeed with Laurie. She gets it in nice and close there. That's sort of about where you like to shoot them from, yeah?
I do like that little sweet spot right under the post. And the ones that you miss are just such killers. Right underneath is just the bread and butter. That's what my dad always told me. He's like, that's your bread and butter. You just have to get those in.
Your dad, who quite often joins our commentary through the Facebook page.
He does. I wouldn't be surprised if he's watching right now.
That's good to see. He let us know how many goals he'd scored last week when we asked.
Oh, yes.
So,
yeah, he'll be quick to correct you.
Well, that's good. We like the passionate fans. So the ball swings across. It's at the top of the circle through Little. No, back to French in the pocket. And Laurie, who's not the tallest player in the world, but holds beautifully for the backspace.
Yeah, and especially because Ash Irvin is pretty much nearly as tall as I am. So she's probably about 6'3", 6'4".
So what are you, 196? Is that true?
I think I'm 197.
197.
So that's 6'5", probably close on the margin of 6'6". But yeah, Ash has got awesome elevation. I remember when I was versing her in the first round, I didn't realise how good her vert was, and I was a bit shocked. So I think our tactic in the front line was to not do back holds, only stick with the frontal holds. So
So Fennell's picked up where she left off last week. She had an exceptional game last week. So speaking of last week, the Thunder took on the Wildcats and they won 55-47. The Bull Sharks played QUT, the new franchise, and they lost 34-51. So the last times these two teams met was in round 10 last year, and the Thunder 57 beat the Sharks 44. Head to head, believe it or not, the two franchises are tied 2 games each. So this will be the deciding one coming into the 5th time they've met in 3 years of competition. Never met in the finals.
That was good from Ash to come out on that hunting ball.
Monique French didn't play a lot of minutes for you guys, but looks right at home here with the Thunder.
Yeah, she looks awesome. She's playing really well.
So the third one there to the new shooter, Hernan. She is wearing Lowry's shirt, and when you see Rosie Baker on a bit later, she'll be wearing Amy Metcalf's spare uniform. So that's just to test us as... a bit late there.
Close.
She
I
did
was
well.
gonna say.
That was Barnett, came out for the big intercept. She got there a fraction late, 2-on-1 in the circle. They find Fennell.
Oh, good hold from Leah.
And Fennell does brilliantly. So the margin is back to 3. We've got 7.5 to play in this, the first quarter of 3 games today. You joining us for a couple? You'll be with us for a couple more games?
Yes,
or just
I
the
will
next
be.
one? Yeah? Excellent.
Yep, next game.
So, and fans are already asking you how you're doing. So you can look down there.
I didn't even see.
Yeah, we've got them all there. We're very interactive here. So
keep an eye on Dave Mills, they say.
That's horrible, isn't it? But true. So the ball back with the Bull Sharks. They look down now through their skipper, finds Riley Burns, Fennell, the very impressive young goal attack. She does a mountain of work as a goal attack. She's copping it there from Leah Woolnough, riding her like a pony. And eventually they get it into Collins, and Collins gets the margin back to 2, working hard here, the Bull Sharks. You called a close one. So
yeah, everyone's just trying to settle in, I reckon. Oh, great intercept. Good job. That was awesome.
That was Barnett, just read it like the proverbial John Grisham book. Oh, Laurie.
Oh, well
back
done from Shanae. That's all.
Shanae Grant did well.
That was awesome. That was really good.
Managed to get herself back on court when she's out of court to take the next pass. That was pretty impressive, Charlie.
That's allowed, isn't it? You can come off court, onto court.
So long as you've landed before you actually touch the ball again, yeah, you're sweet.
Yes. I've done that a few times trying to catch my own rebound out of court.
Another intercept there. I think that was Metcalf, the genuine Metcalf. So, and do you ever do the old throwing off the post?
No, I've never done that. I've seen people do it, and then the other day when we were versing the Rays, Beryl did it on the post, and it was quite funny actually, because I didn't think people did it anymore. I thought it was just you can do this if you want.
It's actually becoming a bit trendy again.
Yeah, it's smart.
So I have a bit to do with men's netball, and a few of those lads think it's pretty cool to do that. It looks great when it works. Ridiculous when they miss. So
that's another one for Hernan.
That's her 4th.
She's pretty accurate.
She hasn't missed one yet. In fact, there's only been one miss in the match, and that was Annabelle Laurie's first. So high shooting percentage for this one. And there it is again. Beautiful technique. 11-7. They've just put a bit more margin in it. We've got 5:25 to play. Difference of 4. And
great hands over by Metcalf.
Metcalf does well. So.
Unlucky contact there by Maddie.
It's the way of umpires pointing one way, but it's still with the Thunder. French loves hitting the top of that circle, doesn't she?
Oh, unlucky.
So, not to be pulled in there. That was Herning. Couldn't rip that one in.
Bit much height on that one.
You would have got that one, eh?
Oh, maybe.
So, Laurie with the contact. So, do you know much about Ashley Irwin? She's been very impressive since she's come into this team. Yeah, she's been awesome. She's I think she's a year younger than me, if not maybe 2 years younger. I'm not quite sure, but we do a lot of EDP stuff together. She's coming up the Queensland ranks. I think she's now in the under-19s team for Queensland. Excellent.
So she's training with them, getting some Bull Sharks training under her belt, EDP stuff every month.
So the fans at home, EDP, which would that be?
That's the elite development program that Netball Queensland have set up for a few years. I think it's now called the Emerging Sapphires program. Gotcha. So it's like some of us girls are picked in the program, and we just train once a month in the gym and on court, doing like master classes with defense, mid-court and shooters, and it's really good to just like come together with other girls from Sapphires and put all of our skills together.
Excellent. So the ball back with Hernan. She scores another one. You've got to think Coach Whitford's pulled a masterstroke here, someone we'd never heard of, and here she comes out. She's hit 5 from 5 in the first. Looks like she's been in the team for 20 years. And, slight break there. No, good timing, that's called.
Oh, no one at home. Oh, yep, there we go.
There's Laurie.
She's really good at that sweep.
She swept beautifully there, didn't she? And shoots long, misses this one, but the boards belong to Hernan. And so Laurie, the only shooter to miss a shot is Laurie, and she's been brilliant.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, Emily Gilbert as well from Bull Sharks played in the Jets Ruby team in last year, and they were the, in 2020, they were the grand final team, Ruby grand final team. I think it was Tigers versus Jets. So, we got 4 old Jets players out on court today, which is awesome.
Yeah. Emily Gilbert.
Emily Gilbert from Bull Sharks.
She used to be a Jet?
Yep.
Because last year she was with the Bull Sharks.
Yeah, sorry, so 2020.
2019.
2019.
Yeah, that's the one.
Wow.
Yeah. You've missed a year there, darling.
Oh, whoops.
So the ball back with Lowry, and she scores another one. She's a very impressive player, this Lowry. We'll have to find out more about her during the week, and we'll bring it back to you next week when they play. So, look at that. It looks like they've been playing together forever.
Baseline drive. Yeah. I think because they both look like they're movers, because Annie can play goal attack equally as well. I think they've got a really good moving circle in there.
So Georgia Herman has come into this game brilliantly. She is now the leading scorer. She's 8 from 8. And that is impressive for a young lady we knew nothing about.
Yeah.
So the ball back with the Bull Sharks now.
And she seems to be showing no nerves as well. I feel like if I was playing in a new state with completely new people I didn't know anything about, I'd be very, very scared.
So great work there by Leah Walno. Indeed, it's a daunting task. And
good pickup from Alana.
So Schuster grabs it. They missed the shot.
Oh, great rebound from Casey. Oh,
so a tough fall there to Fennell. So she misses her first. But another one there to Collins. Keeps the margin at 7, 15 to 8. We've got 135. You'd have to say that the Thunder are going to win this first quarter. They've only dropped 1 quarter all season, as really have the Jets.
Oh.
Just saying.
No pressure.
Happen to have one of the Jets beside me, so in Charlie Bell. So Monique French rips that one in at the top of the circle, then finds Laurie.
Great feeding.
Bit of a set play, isn't it? With Monique hitting the top of the circle and then Laurie just popping out. So Gilbert is that her GD?
Oh, great pickup.
It is indeed.
Oh, good job. Good support from Leah.
So Shania to the bench. Emily Gilbert is...
That was a good give and go by Monique. Oh, and a great bullet pass in. Ready, Annie's going to shoot this one. Yep.
So Laurie with absolute confidence drains another one. So we've got 50 seconds to play.
Lucy Benjamin.
Is Benjamin, one of my former commentators.
Yeah. Music to her ears.
Make sure you read what she says before you actually read it out.
No, I've made sure I did.
Can be a little bit blue sometimes. So the only person we've had swear on air is Lucy Benjamin. The ball falls to Laurie and she scores again. It's been a very impressive first quarter by the Thunder. It was a margin of 2 not that long ago. They've blown it out to 8, 16 to 8.
Oh, Joe Morgan. Shout out to Joe. Love you, Joe.
One of the great diamond shooters we've ever produced, Joe Morgan. They look in now. There's Fennell. She's got it. We're inside 5 seconds.
Great work from Leah.
Leah contacts outside the circle. So 2 seconds to go. She needs to turn and shoot. She does.
Oh, unlucky.
But misses. I don't think she got the shot off time.
Those moments are always the hardest.
We won't count that one because I don't think it would have counted anyway.
No.
So 16 to 8 first quarter. Charlie Bill, you have a bit of a chat on what you saw. I'm going to quickly do the maths and try and get the shooting stacks out. So what do you think of the first one?
First quarter was really good. I think there was heaps of speed. I think the girls were working really well together, especially Thunder with Georgia in there. But I think she put herself into the game really, really well. Bull Sharks, I think, just needed to maybe shut down the shooting circle a little bit better. Not sure how. I'm not a defender, but I feel like if it was me and there was a moving circle, maybe being on the body a bit more to shut it down a little bit more. What do you reckon? I
would probably agree with you there. It's a little bit loose at the moment. So, but they're a pretty slick unit, the Thunder, and they're loving hitting the top of the circle through Monique French, and then Littleton takes the corner. So it's quite easy with the triangle offense to feed their shooters. So it's been an impressive start by them. So I'll get the shooting stats here, Charlie. They're very sort of like yours. 4 out of 5 to Casey Collins, and Tiani Fennell is 4 from 5 as well. So they're, my apologies, 4 out of 4 to Collins and 4 out of 5 to Fennell. So that's 8 out of 9 for the Sharks. Very impressive here. Annabelle Laurie, 8 out of 10 at 80%. She's doing well, but the big star is Georgia Hernan, 8 from 8. So that gives them 16 from 18 for the quarter. Eddie Coach would be pretty happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, I think volume's still a little bit low, though, I'm thinking.
For 9,
for
you reckon,
nine,
for the Bull
for
Sharks?
9, I reckon, yeah. I think.
Yeah, well, they're probably actually shooting at a higher percentage than the...
high percentage,
Oh, actually, it'd be exactly the same percentage as the Thunder, but yeah, you're right, they're just not getting enough ball there. There's Annabelle Laurie on screen. She's started brilliantly, missed her first, then hits the next bunch, I think the next 7, and then it's gone 1 from 1 since then. So she seems a very relaxed individual. I don't know her at all. Like, is she that sort of person in real life?
Yeah, so she's she'll always turn to the post and shoot. Sometimes when we were working together in the Queensland side, she would be the goal attacker, I'd be the goal shooter, and I'd just be like, yep, shoot it up, you've got it, because I'm here for rebounds if you miss.
Indeed, you are. With your height, must be a real confidence as a goal attack to take that shot when you've got you under the hoop. Don't forget, this is one of 3 games we're doing today. QT Netball taking on the Mendy Rays from North Queensland at 5, and then again 7 o'clock is Wildcats taking on Tigers. But the big one for the weekend, the Courier Mail big match, is the grand final replay. You knew we were going to talk about it. The Jets taking on the Cougars. Yep. How do you feel about that one, Charlie Bell?
I'm so excited, honestly.
So let's talk about it. Like the grand final last year, you guys won 3 quarters, lost 1 by a big margin, and that was the game.
That was it. That was the
one
that
quarter
was the
of netball
decider.
ruined the season.
Yeah, that was Trace Jeans was not happy with that quarter, but I think the rest of the game we really put in to try hard and get that margin back, but it was just too big. The margin was just too big to grow.
I remember commentating at the time. I was with Katie Walker,
yeah,
and there was nothing spectacular that the Cougars did, but they just in a blink of an eye it was 10, and then before you know it was 17.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing with Cougars though; they'll just. You blink your eyes and they've already got 5 up.
So that's a Courier Mail big game tomorrow. Don't forget, you've got to get on the Courier Mail platform and pay a small subscription fee to get that game live. Otherwise, you've got to wait 72 hours. And I don't think you can wait 72 hours to see that one. So get online and get the subscription. So Annabelle Laurie gets us underway. She's got the first.
Ava Black's come on as wing defence, so that'll be really good to see.
The fastest player in the league, you reckon?
Definitely one of.
Mind you, your captain goes all right too.
Oh yeah, Stephanie O'Brien is
She's lightning sometimes. I'd say Brookie Hams goes all right as well.
Oh, all of them.
Yeah, they're not exactly slow.
No.
So 16-8 the quarter time score. The first one belongs to the Thunder. And looks like Mackenzie... Mackenzie Jordan's come on at GA. Replacing
well
Fennell.
done by Ash Barnett. That was
Probably
really
not a bad tactic taking Fennell off because she did a lot of work in that first quarter, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
that was a bit late.
So Monique Kopp on there. She is a lot relaxed individual.
Good refeed. Oh, well done.
Taken off her, but
unlucky.
no.
That was really smart by Maddie to come around because I personally have never done a lot of the shuffle shots just because I know that those keepers will get their long arms around and take it. But
So Ridley's at GD and the captain's sitting on the bench with Ava Black in at WD. She's caught in no man's land there. Needs to either man up or take the space. They swing across. Well kept in here. The Thunder do well. So a little bit scrappy at the moment. The debutante had an exceptional first quarter. And Laurie
just drains it.
From fair distance, 3/4 of the way to the circle's edge, drains it. Do you ever take them from out there, or you?
If I'm feeling on, I will take it. No, yeah.
You got a free reign to shoot from wherever you want?
Yeah, she wants me to stay in my sweet spot, though, which is probably inside the super shot zone. But if I'm feeling on, I'll take the long shot.
So, and they're away again here. The Thunder have scored 4 straight since the start of the second quarter.
I definitely think if another team has a bit of a run on you, I think either a captain or literally anyone could just say, okay, that's 3 or that's 4, just so they don't get too big of a run on and then confidence starts to lower a bit.
There's that speed to burn from Ava Black.
Her and Alana work really well together.
They do indeed. Don't be surprised if you see Black at centre at some stage. So
they're really diverse. They can go anywhere.
Burnsy, the no-look pass. Magic Johnson style. Looks away, cracks the shooter under the ring, Casey Collins. And she gets her first and the first of the Bull Sharks. So of this second quarter. So,
well done.
Black gets the speed
I
on,
thought that was a little bit late.
but does it well. She gets it back for the Schuster. Across to Burns. They need to set up, and they do well. Collins did well. Sucked him in going one way, then pulled to the baseline. So, and another one there to the Bull Sharks. Get the margin back to 10. So they're chipping away at this, Charlie Bell.
Yeah, they're doing really well. I think Bull Sharks have now recognised what Thunder are doing, and I think they're doing a good job at trying to come back. They're being really patient with the ball, though, but that can either be good or bad sometimes.
So Woolnough tries to pick it off from Mackenzie. She can't. And eventually Mackenzie Jordan on the baseline does well. This is her first shot. She scores. So 3 in a row to the to the Bull Sharks. Gets the margin back to just 9.
Someone's called a timeout.
And we have a timeout. You'd have to think that that would be the Thunder. Do you like the timeouts? Do you like the rolling subs?
I do. I really like the timeouts because it just gets everyone to regroup. If no one's going to have a voice and say something on court, it's good to just come together, have everyone have a bit of a chat, and then disperse.
We're going to try and listen in and see what the coaches are saying. Let's have a listen in if we can.
We've got the space, it's okay, but when they're congesting that channel, let's open it up first and settle our game back down. So you've got to notice when we feel that, okay, suddenly they've got to run, we go back to playing really soft, smart, safe netball, and we don't start trying to be too fancy with it. Keep the discipline. They've done the same move now twice in that circle. What are you going to do? Right? They're swinging it over, so that's your job.
Wise words there from the super coach, Charlie Bell. What are you thinking? What are you thinking from what she said?
That's very, very true. You should just play... I can't talk right now. Smart, safe netball is always a good way to go, especially if they've gotten a run on... The Bull Sharks have gotten a run on Thunder. Just play it smart, play your game.
Well, they've scored 3 straight, the Bull Sharks, so the margin back to 9. Margin was 8 at quarter time. So remember, you get 2 competition points for every quarter you win. So it's important that you win each quarter, which keeps the standard of netball ridiculously high. And of course, you can join us. Like I assume that's Leah Woolnogh's mum, Virginia Woolnough. You can join us on the Facebook and drop us a line, ask Charlie a question. We're going to ask for $1 million in the second half. And a loose pass there can't be pulled in there by Ridley, and this falls the Thunder's way. So Metcalf will take the throw in from the side. Of course, if you're watching at home, the Thunder are going left to right of your screen.
Well,
they're in the light blue and gold.
Leah's hit the deck.
She has hit quite hard. She looks like a fairly tough individual, Leah Woolnough.
Oh, she is. So but she's friends with the floor 90% of the time. And I can say that because I'm a good friend of hers.
So the superstar from Victoria gets another goal, and the Thunder, the timeout seems to work for them. And they are just rolling along at the moment.
From Annie and Litherland.
So
shot by Georgia. That was awesome.
Georgia Hernan, write the name down. She has not missed a shot yet today. And if my maths is correct, that's her 12th straight. And I apologise if I've missed some. Collins can't pull that one in. Yeah. So let's talk keepers. Like Barnett, you've played on her, obviously.
No, I've never.
You haven't played on her. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
So next week will be.
We'll disregard that. And the keeper from the coast, they've actually just changed. Looks like Shanae Grant's come back on. Yeah. So how do you find her when you play on her?
Oh, really good. I'm friends with Shanae as well.
Is there anyone in netball you're not a friend of?
I try and be friends with everyone.
I feel like we've known each other 100 years now. So.
No, I love playing against Shanae. She's really physical, but she's also clean as well, so that makes for a really, really good defender. So
baseline drive there by Mackenzie Jordan gets another one for them. They've now got 4 for the quarter. It's 22-12. We've got 9.5 to go in the second quarter. Thunder rolling along nicely. The Bull Sharks need to get a bit of bite.
Love how Monique just comes to the feeds from the top of the circle and then works it around to the pocket.
I'm a massive fan of Monique French. I coached her back in the days when I was at the Lions, and I think she's very underrated. And then she went to Victoria on me and won 4 championships down there. So Laurie gets the 23rd. That's now with the Bull Sharks. Being patient in offense. It looks a little bit congested in there, Charlie, would you say?
Yeah, a bit. I think we just need to rip the ball in a bit. I'm so bad for saying this because I do it as well, but all shooters are guilty of not pulling the ball in with 2 hands. We kind of rely on our long limbs to rip it in with 1, but sometimes it doesn't work. So I think we just need to be really, really strong and demand the ball.
So a loose pass there from the goal attack from Bull Sharks.
Good try from Shanae.
Laurie does well. Went slightly offside, I would have thought, with her right foot. And
Oh, that was a good read from Shanae.
she did well there, but contact's going to be called just inside the circle, or might be an obstruction. So Laurie gets us going again.
Ooh. Great roll from Georgia. Oh, unlucky.
Did well. The pass was okay, just not brilliantly executed in the end. It just missed by a fraction, and she was so close to the baseline it went out. So Bull Sharks get us underway again. We've got an obstruction call here on, looks like Littleland. So, and she's out of play now. Bull Sharks again. This through Ava Black. Steps on, probably not the best tactic, and it's pickpocketed by Monique French, who just flows effortlessly down the court. Annabelle Laurie
good try.
does the Gretel Tippett, misses.
I would have thought that was almost a step, but...
Playing on now, it's with the Bull Sharks. It's just got a little bit scrappy, Charlie Bell.
It is getting a little bit scrappy. I think maybe a captain or someone might need like a word or a movement.
Like
something
bananas or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Does that help? Bananas. I'll start screaming out bananas.
I know that Wildcats last year they put their fists in the air, and that just meant I think it meant just be calm and settle, play our game, and I thought that was really awesome. So
Collins gets another one. That's her third for the quarter, 7th for the match. She's yet to miss. It's just what you touched on at quarter time.
Great take from Annie.
Just not enough volume for the Bull Sharks at the moment.
Yeah. That's all right. I think, well, that's a credit to the Thunder defense, I think.
Absolutely. And hallelujah, she is human. So Georgia Hernan misses her first. I was beginning to wonder if that girl was a robot. She was quite brilliant. But she gets the second one, makes up for it. So that's her 5th of the quarter out of 6 attempts. And if you're interested, that's her 13th out of 14 for the match. Oh, great work there by Leah Woolnough. That'll bring tears to a Jets girl, wouldn't it, watching that one? Do you miss her?
I do miss her.
Brilliant work by Schuster, gets it back. So now they need to settle. Again, the defence that you were talking about, very compressed. It looks like almost like a diamond zone, Charlie Bell.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's really, really effective.
Collins does well under heavy traffic there from Barnett, but probably moved too early off a hold, would you say? You're a shooter.
I am very guilty of doing that. I still do that to this day. I need to stop. But yeah, a little push off sometimes here and there.
Whoa,
don't tell the umpires.
They're not little though. They're huge sometimes. But anyway, back with Littleton now, and she finds and a hand in there from Grant. The captain leading by example. It's 25-14, 5:50 to play.
Lucy Benjamin asked a question.
Pre-game sandwich for Charlie Bell. What is your favourite pre-game sandwich?
I love a good burger with lots of salad on it, like a beef patty. Yum.
Are we talking McDonald's or are we talking like Burger Urge or something like that?
I'm a sucker for grilled.
Yeah.
I do love grilled.
Grilled, maybe you should get some sort of sponsorship with them. You've got a big TikTok following, I've heard.
I would love a grilled sponsorship. I would abuse that every day.
Well, grilled, come to the party. You got 45,000 followers on TikTok, so Charlie Bell,
one of them. Secret Millsy.
I'm apologising. Could I ask personal questions? You said yes. So 5:10 to play with Thunder by 11. And the Bull Sharks with it all to do. And Woolnough gets that one, gets contacted for troubles from Mackenzie Jordan. So Black nearly pickpockets that one. So French with it, does beautifully. And Hernan from Victoria, that's all we know. We will find out more through the week. She scores again. Coach was a little bit aloof when I was asking about it, didn't tell me much. Didn't definitely tell me that she's a superstar. So
I think she missed that one out on purpose.
Yeah, I think so. Suck me in there. So ball back with Burns now at centre.
Oh, it's really congested on the side.
It is indeed.
People calling for the held ball. It's classic.
So Fennell probably needs to come back on. But she does such a mountain of work, she probably gets fatigued. And Collins does well, pulls it in. Schuster with the scraps. It's taken about 12 passes and we're still no closer.
I think the shooters are a bit stuck. I feel like Casey Collins could hold her space really, really strongly because she's such a target.
That tight defense by the Thunder forces the pass in and it's picked off well.
Yeah.
And this nice transitional play by the Thunder. They find Laurie on the goal line. And that's just perfect play by the Thunder. 27-14, margin of 13. Annabelle Laurie's had a quietish quarter. She's only hit 4 out of 4, mind you. And she must have heard me, and there's number 5. Oh, no, she misses.
I think the load is shared really well between Laurie and Hernan.
Exactly. So Hernan
really
got
awesome.
that rebound well. Hernan doesn't look like the tallest shooter in the game.
No, but it's always the speedy goal attacks like that are a bit shorter that you have to watch out for.
Does that annoy you, Charlie? Well?
No, it's good because if I work with them, it's just like they just work around me and they know where to put the ball.
Of course, you got one of the most experienced goal attacks up there at the Jets in Beryl Friday, and one of the youngest in Cubby.
Yeah, it's two ends of the spectrum, but so far it's worked really well for us.
So the ball back with the, there's Fennell on now. It looks like she's going to wing attack. So Fennell at wing attack, Schuster to the bench. Burns still at centre. Unfortunately, that ball's
well
picked
done.
off.
Oh, Sienna Allen's come on as goalkeeper.
Sienna Allen, just welcome to the game. I'll just have an intercept, thank you. And Metcalf with it now. We should start the Baker chant, shouldn't we? Get Rosie Baker out there.
Yeah, I
Both
think she's
big fans.
itching to get on.
Both good fans of Rosie Baker. Of course, she was in your team that finished second yesterday.
Last year.
Did I say yesterday?
You said yesterday.
It feels like yesterday. It was such
it
a
does
compact
feel like
season.
yesterday, yeah.
So last year, yesterday, it's all the same after a while.
Yeah.
So, and another goal there to Laurie. Oh, Gatwin gets taken off. Ridley gets in hand in there. Don't forget, even though it says Larry on the back of her shirt, it is Georgia Hernan. She's got a late inclusion in the game. Binion Hunt called up into the Lightning. That's exciting for her. So, starter at goal attack, eh? Put Steph Wood on the bench. What do you reckon?
Oh,
Big
wow.
call?
That's quite a big call. But I reckon she's up for it, totally.
Yeah, I reckon she'd go right. So, and the ball is back with the Bull Sharks, and Fennell playing wing attack now. That direct left-handed pass of hers. She wants it again. She doesn't get it. She does a ton of work, that girl.
Bull Sharks really like the left side, I've noticed. Oh, there's no shooters at home. Oh, no.
I think Littleland just went offside. Maybe the
lucky.
shoelace. So a loose pass again. Burns does well to pull it in. They need a shooter driving to the ball. There it is.
Yeah, that was good
but that was
Jordan.
good. So
I think at the start of that little segment there, I think both of them were wanting to hold, and there was no options for the feeders, so it was really good that Mackenzie took that sweep, so then that opened up Casey.
So Mackenzie Jordan sweeps around, and that drew the defence off her. Unfortunately, that one gets thrown away. They can't get two in a row. So, and we're looking to the Thunder to get us underway through Sienna Allen.
Got confirmation from the umpires that I do push off people.
There you go. I'll be on to you tomorrow. We probably shouldn't have brought it up
I
before the
shouldn't have
grand
said
final
anything.
replay.
My big
So,
mouth.
Black into Litherland, bit of a contact there. French again at her favourite spot at the top finds Laurie driving that goal line, and another goal to Annabelle
I love
Laurie.
watching Annie shoot.
That's the 30th for the Thunder. They're averaging just over 15 a quarter.
That's pretty good volume.
That is a lot of shots. So the ball back with the Bull Shark. Can they answer before the break? We're inside the last 30 seconds. And Jordan McKenzie in the super shot range, shoots but misses.
Oh, great
Gets her own rebound. And struggling to find anyone
well
in the,
done to Amy
in the
Metcalf.
circle.
She read that really well.
So half-time, we'll have an ad and we'll come back, and Charlie will get all your thoughts and where you think this game's going.
Still pretty accurate with my prediction at the start.
So Thunder get Bull Sharks get a late one, and that means they score 16 for the half. Thunder 30. It's a margin of 14. Charlie Bell, the Thunder, just a bit too strong at the moment.
They're doing really well. I think, I don't know what it is. I think it's just, I'm not sure.
Well, I'll let you contemplate that.
I will contemplate
while we
that.
take a message from our sponsors, and we'll be back straight after that.
Majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court. Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
to Game 1 in a 3-game spread today in the 2021 HART Sapphire Series, coming to you live from Nissan Arena, the home of netball and the home of the Queensland Firebirds, who take the court tomorrow. Charlie Bell joining me in commentary. Charlie, you coming out to watch the Firebirds tomorrow? They're taking on the Sydney Swifts.
I think I will be. I'll be there before my game.
Excellent, that's great.
They're playing
news.
Before us.
We get to see how the big girls do it, and that should be a crackerjack match. It's the 25th anniversary of those two teams. The very first game they played together was 25 years ago, so they're going back to retro dresses and all that sort of stuff. It should be a great day here, and then stick around after the Firebirds game. We've got the grand final replay from last year in the HART Sapphire Series, which is the Jets, your team, Charlie Bell, taking on the Cougars. I'm looking forward to that match.
Me too, I'm very excited.
So don't forget, if you want to get tickets, you've got to go to this Firebirds website and get tickets there, and there's just a few memberships still available. You can join us in the commentary today if you want to by getting onto our HART Sapphire Series Facebook page. Drop us a line like Charlie Bell's dad is. He's always a big contributor. Through the week you can see pictures from the games and the results on the Sapphire Series Netball. That is the Insta page, not the Gram as I used to call it. And for all the news, views and interviews, sapphireseries.com.au. And don't forget, did you know, Charlie, we've got our own YouTube channel? Thousands of views. We're global, so make sure you get on board. And you can look at games from 3 years ago and hear my dulcet tones if you want to fall asleep at night. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, HART Sports, our major sponsor. They've been with us 3 years, and it's great to have them on board again. Legassic Jewelers, Mizuno, Mount Franklin, the beverage people, and of course Powerade, the best sports drinks in the world. Bondi Vite, and something I use a lot of, and that's Strap It. Pictures today being broadcast from Double Take Sport, the best in the business. So, Charlie, first half, it's your first time in the commentary box. What did you think of that first one? What did you make of it? Is it different being up here than on the court?
It's really different, but I think it's cool to look down and see from a different perspective of how the play plays out, I think. Thunder are doing a really good job, as I said to you before in the break, that they're just capitalising off their turnovers and doing a really good job at shutting down the attacking line of the Bull Sharks. But I'm confident that they'll come back now after a bit of a break in the talk. And
well, let's talk shooting stats. The volume of shots is just not enough for the Bull Sharks, but the percentage is ridiculous. So
yeah, they're very accurate. So I reckon that gives the feeders good confidence to put the ball in, knowing that their shooters will finish the job. So
Collins has gone 5 from 5 to add to her 4 from 4. So she's 9 from 9 for the match. But as a shooter, you probably want more than 9. And the combined goal attacks are 8 from 9 for them as well. So it's thereabouts for the Bull Sharks. They just need to get more in. Yeah. But this is the impressive stat. Annabelle Laurie's had 17 shots. Georgia Hernan's had 17 shots. Laurie's 14 from 17, which is very good. Georgia Hernan's 16 from 17, giving them 30 out of 34 for the match so far. So that's a pretty... You'd be impressed with those figures, wouldn't you? Even
I'd be impressed with that. I'd be happy with that.
You shoot ridiculously high percentage, but that's pretty good regardless. So you'd have to think the coaching staff from Jessica Whitford would be pretty happy with the way the Thunder are travelling. Of course, new coach of the Bonded University Bull Sharks, Linda Pearson, takes over this week. Their former coach, Cheryl Burns, the former Silver Fern, unfortunately had to step down for personal reasons. And the Bull Sharks thank her for what she's done to the franchise thus far, and got this great group of young, talented girls, which will be a real force to reckon with in the next year or two. So you reckon they're an up-and-coming side, Charlie Bell?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So speaking of the Bull Sharks, they get us underway through Burns. She gets one back. We'll know who's moved to wing defence. So looks like it's Barnett, isn't it, goal defence for the Thunder.
Great pop out from Jordan.
With Sienna Allen, the keeper, yeah? Is that
shot? Yeah.
How you seen it?
Yep.
Excellent.
That's a really strong defensive line from Thunder.
So
excited to see where it goes.
So Bull Sharks.
Oh, that was nearly a held ball, I reckon.
So the ball back with the Bull Sharks get the first, and the ball back now through Annabelle Laurie, who swings it wide to no one. They come back now through Litherland. She'll get us underway again. Edge of the circle, left-hand side.
Looks like a little ridgy didge they did there.
I don't know what a ridgy didge is.
Oh, you never heard that one?
Is that a boom shakalaka? No.
Oh, no, it's more like a when two shooters come together and then last minute they both pop out. Me, Lucy, and Rosie would do it a lot last year.
The Triple Bs were doing the ridgy didge.
Triple Bs, that's right.
Baker, Benjamin, and Bell.
It's our little trademark.
Collins shoots,
good
but
rebound.
Misses, gets her own rebound. So I cut you off there. The ridgy didge is when both shooters pop out at the same time. Is that right?
So they both come on you'd aim for the inside so that the defenders are on the outside, and then you can pop one forward, one back, or both to the side just to mix it up, keep the defenders on their toes. Oh, good job from Annie. That was a really good draw and drop.
A draw and drop.
I'm just hitting you
draw
with
and drive. This is
hitting you with
fantastic.
all
This
of
is why
them.
we've got the superstars in the commentary box. So Laurie gets her second. The brilliant stats for Collins taking a hiding. She's missed 2 or 3 this quarter.
A little bit short there.
So
Ash gets the pick up.
That one had snow on it, but didn't get to the ring very well. So they fire it down. That's with Grant, the captain.
Oh, great work from Collins. Oh, what happened?
French has gone down hard.
Is
She's
she okay?
grabbing her, I
Is
thought
she
her
okay?
left hip. She bounces up, and there it is. They throw it to her. That's Barnett.
Oh, wait, that was Barnett. Yeah, I thought it was
French.
Ron
My
too.
apologies. They look
Oh,
similar.
maybe she got winded a little bit.
She's grabbing her left hip, but she's running it off in true courage. And then there's another fall down there. That's Fennell goes down for the Bull Sharks. They're dropping like flies at present. Or there's someone
Good
punching
pick
people
up.
out there. So, and Laurie will get a penalty pass a shot. Looks like Irvin is out of play. She is, and now so is the captain. So Laurie, who you probably wouldn't want to give an advantage to, takes it all the way into the hoop.
All the way in from outside the super shot to right under the post.
So
Take it where it comes. Oh, good hands over by Leah.
So
Unlucky.
Lorna
Came
working
with
it
the
hard.
Destruction.
And they go long.
Oh,
This
Sienna.
time it's
Well
Sienna
done.
Allen.
Yeah, saw that. That was really good. That was a really good read.
So, and this team doesn't have Josephine Bingham in it at the moment. So she's injured at the moment with a finger. There, look at that.
Oh,
on
no,
replay.
that's Chloe.
Sorry, Chloe, my apologies.
Yeah, Josie's playing for the Wildcats
She is
this year.
indeed. Do you know anything I don't know about Bingham coming back sooner rather than later?
Chloe, I think, won't be back for a little while just because she had to have surgery on her finger, I think. So, and it was her dominant shooting hand, so won't be back for a while. But yeah, Josie's at Wildcats.
So the ball falls to the superstar, Hernan, and she gets her first for the quarter. It's 4 straight at the moment to the Thunder. The Bull Sharks got the first of this quarter, the championship quarter. Speaking of championships, tomorrow, grand final replay, Jets, Cougars, 3:35, as Annabelle
Be
Laurie
there.
gets another. Be there or be square. Get your backside courtside. So Laurie just looks so relaxed when she shoots. Do you reckon well, you look relaxed when you shoot too. Are you relaxed, or is it just a persona?
I try and put on a face for the crowd. Sometimes I'm a little bit nervous, but as soon as I get my first couple of shots in, then I'm feeling okay from there.
Excellent work. Collins gets another one, so she's back in the groove. And you've got a big following up there with Ipswich and Toowoomba and places like that.
Yeah, we've got a lot of the families that come down from the associations that come help us out and support. We usually fill the stands a little bit with a lot of Toowoomba people, so we're really grateful that they can come out and support us.
Of course, Toowoomba are now in the Ruby competition, which is great.
Yeah,
for
the
them.
Panthers, yep.
So Jordan with it. Kicks it back to Fennell. They've gone all the way back into the mid-third. And comes out again, Jordan. Then fires against the Fennell. She needs to keep driving, but she stops, and there's Collins.
Yeah, good job. That was good reading.
So Collins shoots long, a bit far for her, misses.
Needed a rebound in there from Bull Sharks, I think.
Brilliant work there. And Barnett gets the rebound. She looks like she's recovered from whatever that knock was.
Oh, George is out by herself. Need to find her.
You said that in such a sad way. So Irvin picked that one off brilliantly. Ashley Irvin, and back with the Bull Sharks.
Oh, good job, Ava.
Took that one under a bit of attention.
Oh, when don't you, though?
Fair call. So back with Burns. Looks in. And again, that's twice. She's hit the deck hard,
I hope
Barnett.
she's okay.
So she gets up. Second time this quarter. And the goal still counts. That was Collins.
I think Maddie Ridley's going to come on. I can see her in the rolling sub, or standing talking to the coach. Might come on as a rolling sub.
So you would mind the rolling sub? You never get subbed.
I do like the idea of the rolling sub because you can kind of just like change up the dynamics of the shooting circle, mid-court area, defense circle, and keep the opposition on their toes.
Annabelle Laurie will shoot and score again. She is the dominant shooter on this quarter, and we have a timeout. Timeout called by the Bull Sharks. They're using their timeout early in the third. 9:10 to go. The margin is
Quite big.
18. It's 37-19. Coach Peterson wants to have a chat.
What would you be saying if you were the Bull Sharks coach right now?
Well, we're not going to listen to me. We're going to listen in and see if we can pick up what they're saying, but the music's pretty loud, so I'm not sure if we will.
One stays on the ball. Have a look at those ones as well. Okay, and if they're negative, you know, so we watch and so forth. Have a look at those. Right? What I want you to do is is just really restrict the shooters to one side of the circle only, right? Letting them run base, letting them sweep. Wait till he's
So it sounds like she's talking to the defenders there, trying to restrict the shooters to just one side of the circle. Is that a good tactic, Charlie Bell?
That was a really good tactic, yeah, definitely. I think, because I said before, they're a really good moving circle, so I think shutting them down to maybe one side could make them think otherwise and try something new.
So Lucy Benjamin, of course, joining us on the commentary through the Facebook page. Personal message to you, when are you coming to play footy? Because, of course, Lucy's playing AFLW.
Oh, I could never do what Lucy does. I reckon if I did play footy, I'd go ruck, because apparently that's what the tallest player goes as. But maybe one day, if I retire, I'll come join Luce in the footy field with Steph O'Brien as well. They're playing together.
Yeah, of course, Steph's out there as well. So a lot of netballers are starting to sort of gravitate a little bit towards the AFL.
Yeah.
So it looks like Ridley's gone to centre, and she has the ball now, gets us underway for the Bull Sharks. So Fettle at wing attack, she's normally a goal attack. Ridley's at centre, she's normally either defender or wing defender. And unfortunately, French gets her hands in there and turns it over. So this quarter belongs 7-3 at the moment to the Thunder. So they're looking good for the 2 competition points. 8:47 to play.
I think with 8 minutes left, though, there's definitely no reason why Bull Sharks couldn't come back with a point. I reckon if they were to get another point up. So,
well, they have to stop Annabelle Laurie because she's on fire this quarter. She's now hit 7 out of 8 shots at 87.5%. So back with the Thunder now. Leah Woolnough at wing defence. Plays both spots equally well, wing defence, goal defence. You know her better than most.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. She's really good in the circle because she's super dynamic and out the front on the circle edge. I think particularly on the circle edge, she's really, really tenacious. Getting those scrappy balls, she'll be really quick to get on the ground and scrap those up.
Because she's got a low centre of gravity, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So Hernan misses one, but unfortunately the Bull Sharks turn it over again. Margin is getting a bit difficult now. It's 19 and 7:52 to play in third. Thunder just keep on rolling.
I hope we get to see Rosie come out soon, even though the Thunder shooting circle's doing so well.
She's warming up prestigiously. Is that the right word? I hope it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Prodigiously. There you go. Monique French fires it in, finds Annabelle Laurie, loves that goal line drive and misses the shot this time and
good job.
A hand in there from Hernan, bats it back to Laurie for the rebound. She's missed 2 in a row now.
Good pick up by Shanae.
So I just talked Laurie up and she misses 2 straight.
Is that the commentator's curse?
That's, yeah, oh boy, and do I have it. My commentator's worse than COVID. So, but the ball back with the Bull Sharks now through Fennels, can't run it down.
I think that's a miscommunication of pass.
So Fennell does a ton of work. I said that last week. I'm saying it again this week. She just gives it 100% every time she goes for the ball like that.
Yeah.
So Littleton with it now fires it into Laurie across the ball to French. French looking in. Oh, brilliant pass.
Great pop out.
To Hernan, who scores again. She is on fire, this young lady from Victoria. So that's your task if you're coming back next week. You need to find all about Hernan and tell us all next week, okay?
Yeah, we come up against Thunder next week, so it's actually
You've got
pretty
a bit
good.
Of a tough 3 weeks, haven't you? Like you play Thunder next week, and then you play QUT the week after.
And Cougars tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, so Cougars, Thunder.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. So your season could be, make or break.
Make or break in the next few weeks.
So there's a momentum shift for Mizuno. And the 20th goal there to the...
Oh, great fake.
Laurie gets it now. Shoots and scores. So Laurie just dominating at the moment. Ball back with Ava Black. Started from the bench, now at her customary wing defence spot.
Oh.
And a push off there from Fennell, not agreeing with it. Leah Woolnough had good distance there, yeah?
Yeah, she did, yeah.
So the umpires for today, Nicholas Stevens and Di Fawcett, calling it well. And they fired out Laurie right on the sideline. Wants it back to French. French didn't see her or didn't hear her.
Good triangles.
But it gets to Laurie eventually, just went the long way around. And she makes no mistake. So, how do you stop an Annabelle Laurie when she's in this sort of form, Charlie Bell?
It's a good question. Like, there's always shooters that when they're on, and I definitely think Annie's like that. Oh, commentator's curse. I just did it. Damn it.
Charlie Bell is cursed with the commentator's curse.
But yeah, when Annie's on, she's definitely on, and it's hard to shake her.
So obviously the height doesn't worry her because they got Irvin on her and she's a tall lass and she's not giving her any grief on height.
Yeah.
So
it's her movement, I think. Her movement's just
is
so
exquisite,
good around Ash.
It looks like it's fairly casual, but she does it at quite a pace. As Jordan shoots here, and no, she misses. Collins can't get it. But
good rebound from Sienna.
Falls to Allen, and she gets us going again, working well with Barnett. There's your favourite player, Walno.
There's Leo.
So Collins has gone, after hitting 9 from 9, she's 3 of 6 for this quarter.
It's always the third quarter, though. Like, personally, I know that some of us... it's always the third quarter some teams can drop and then they pick up again in the last quarter. I don't know what it is. It's just always the third quarter gets some people.
So the intercept belongs to Ridley. She draws the obstruction foul. I don't know what it is either. Like, if you watch, I don't know if you watched the Broncos last night, but, you know, what a momentum swing that was. They were 22-0 down. Next thing you know, it's 22 all. And sport and momentum swings are an amazing thing, and netball's no different. So
yeah, definitely.
And a long swing comes across there to Ridley.
I'll give it.
And she finds, but looking for Collins. But Allen with the reach across. So she shoots and scores. Casey Collins getting things back on track for the Thunder. Sorry, the Bull Sharks. And Ridley gets us going again.
Margin of 20.
Can they get 2 in a row?
I reckon it's still doable for Bull Sharks, even though there's a margin of 20. That's just hope is still there.
You are the eternal optimist, and I do appreciate it. And with Mackenzie Jordan doing stuff like that, anything's possible. Collins again.
Great give and go.
Gets the contact here. Jordan steps up, needs this one, and scores eventually. So, Charlie Bell, the margin 19, you've called it.
I reckon they can do it. I'm still favourable of Thunder, but I reckon if Bull Sharks put the pedal to the metal, I reckon...
So Hernan misses. So she, like I say, she is human. And then
good hands over by Chloe.
Again, it's scrappy at the moment, isn't it?
A little bit scrappy.
So 2:52 to play. That was a siren from another court. Collins does a refeed.
Unlucky.
So it seems like a bit more energy since Ridley's gone to centre for them.
Yeah. Yeah, Maddie's super athletic, so I definitely think that'll give the shooters a bit of confidence.
So
having her feed
call
them.
here on Barnett, is it, or is it Allen? No, it's Barnett. And Collins scores again. So 23. Since you said it, they're eating into this margin. Can they make it 4 straight? And the ball with the ever-reliable Fennell finds Jordan. She gets contacted by Barnett.
I reckon it's doable because I know in netball, like, you can score in 10 seconds, probably sometimes less. It's happened before, and I reckon with still 2 minutes left, I reckon there could be another, 10 goals, maybe?
10 goals in 2 minutes.
Maybe not, actually. Take that back.
That is very optimistic. And the ball with Laurie. Well, there you go. That one, she missed it. But if that had gone in, it would only took 6 seconds, that goal. So Laurie misses. And the ball back. This could be 5 in a row here. A loose pass. And
yeah, she did.
the height of Allen pulls it in.
Allen's height got that one.
But Black gets it back. That's pretty hard to say quickly. Black gets it back. And here we are with Ridley.
Casey did a really good job then to find Ash, even though it didn't come off. That was really smart play by her.
Yeah, but Jordan positioned herself incorrectly there. She turned into the defender rather than away from her. So it would have been an easier pass if she'd set herself up better. So Annabelle Laurie will have a chance. No, it's back outside. So, hands in
well
there.
done by Ash. That was really good.
That was brilliant work by Irvin. So
Ash's arms just go for days. So
the arms are going for days.
Can't do too many long passes. That was a good one.
A mid-third pass into Collins. She gets it. Was double teamed, risky, but greater the risk, greater reward. Charlie Bell.
Feels better when it gets pulled off.
So it came off Jordan last. But this is 5 straight now for the Bull Sharks. And, just like that.
Rosie's on.
We have another Metcalf, but it turns out it's a fake Metcalf. It is Rosie Baker making her debut for the Thunder and a complete miscommunication with the real Metcalf.
It feels so funny to see her out in the yellow dress.
Baker, of course, a stalwart in the jet side with you. So your shooting partner, one of the Triple Bs from last year. So great to see her out. Her retirement lasted all of 2 weeks. which is 1 week longer than Chanel Dyers, who lasted 1 week. So they even threw a retirement party.
Can't keep them away.
They threw a retirement party. So well done, thanks for your service. 1 week later, she's joined up another team. So
great hands over by Leah.
Fennell finds Collins and
Good
Mackenzie
job.
Jordan driving the baseline. Needs a shot, but
Ash Barnett.
Barnett gets it, but the second one was the obstruction.
Oh.
So she'll get a penalty pass a shot here.
Hope this one goes in.
She needs this.
Shot.
Gets it.
Well done.
Well, I think the viewers were thinking a bit crazy when you said they can come back from 20, but they've scored, 5 straight since then. Margin is 15. You're sitting there very proud. So it's three-quarter time. What will happen in the last quarter, we will find out when we come back from these sponsors. Messages are right now. So welcome back, three-quarter time in this first game between Bond University Bull Sharks taking on the USC Thunder, coming to you live from Nissan Arena, the home of Firebirds, the home of netball in Queensland, in this HART Sapphire Series for 2021. My name is Dave Mills, joined in commentary today by super shooter from the Jets. Every time I say that, you smirk. Charlie Bell. Charlie, this has become a bit of an entertaining game. Just want to fill you in there. That last quarter, it looked like it was all Thunder, but they only won it by 11-10. So a pretty good effort there by the.
Really
they've scored
job.
6 straight. The Bull Sharks coming into that. It was a margin of 20, and they're on a bit of a run here. The Bull Sharks. Can they continue it in the last quarter?
Yeah, I really hope that they can bring this momentum. I think they'll have a bit of confidence now coming into the last quarter, bring the momentum in, and hopefully try and shut Thunder down. But if Thunder keep going the way that they're going, might be a different story.
So I'll just bring you up to date with some shooting stats. We'll start with the Thunder. Annabelle Laurie, 8 from 12 on that one. And the goal attack, which is Georgia Hernan, it is now Rosie Baker. She hit 3 out of 5. So that gives them combined stats, 41 out of 51 for the match so far. So they're shooting about 80%. The Casey Collins for the Sharks hit 6 from 9 of that at 66%. And the goal attacking Mackenzie Jordan, she played all of that quarter. She hit 4 out of 5. And that's 80%. So that gives them 26 goals out of 42. That's what they're currently shooting at. Sorry, 32. My maths is terrible. So that's not... Like, again, we talked about this at half-time. Good percentage, not enough volume for the Sharks.
Yep. Yeah, no, I think... I reckon with the new shooting lineup... is it the same shooting lineup? Casey and Mackenzie?
So...
Oh no, Tiani's back on, so that'll hopefully see a lot of long bombs come in.
So it looks like Burns has gone to wing attack for them, and there's Tiana Fennell, as you mentioned. She picked up that loose ball there. Ridley is still at centre. Ava Black, and there's
so
that pace
speedy.
you're talking about.
So speedy.
How fast was that?
That was a really good job.
So they get it to Collins. She shoots and scores. So they get the first, and this run continues. It's, by my reckoning, a 7-1 run at the moment. So...
7-1.
And long ball in, they find Collins again.
If I was a goal shooter in the Bull Sharks, I reckon I would have put that up just because the margin is still a little bit big.
Indeed, and hurts that one because Ridley just went offside. So
pull it in. Yeah, nice.
Monique
good
French
job.
dropped that one cold. So here we go, back with the Bull Sharks. They're making a game of it.
I think it was a really smart decision to put Ridley out in centre because she's super, super smart. So putting her in more thirds than just being a wing defence or whatever. She's got heaps of knowledge to bring because I think she was training with the Firebirds in the preseason. So she's got a lot of experience from that to bring into the Bull Sharks team.
Training with the Firebirds preseason like yourself, yeah?
Oh, I trained with them for a little bit. I think it was a couple of training sessions just to help out when Tipper was with the Constellation Cup Diamond's team, and Greta was coming back from having her little bubba, so it was really fun to help out with them, but Mads was there when I was there, so yeah.
Don't forget, we're on all the socials. HART Sapphire Series is the Facebook page, and you can definitely contact Charlie Bell through there. Or you can join her TikTok and be one of 45,001 if you join her TikTok following. So she is very popular in the social media world. Is that what we call it? Trying to be a netball influencer.
Oh, you can say that.
And doing it well. So Laurie passes off to Baker. That's her first for the Thunder.
Yes, Rosie.
She scored $1 million for the Jets, and she gets her first for the Thunder here, and that is a Mizuno momentum shift. And boy, did they need that, because the Bull Sharks were coming home hard. Margin back to 15, and it was as much as 21.
Yeah, Rosie's super smart too in the circle. She'll know when to sweep or drop or get out. Oh, but I think that was just Ash's height in that one. That was a good drive in by Rosie though.
So again, the ball back with the Bull Sharks, showing a lot of tenacity in this second half. They lost the third quarter only by 1, 11-10, and we're 1-all
was that
in
an
the
obstruction?
third. I'm not sure.
Might have been a contact.
And back with, looks like Sienna Allen will get us going again. Hasn't seen a lot of court time this year, so this is great for her to get out there at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
So don't be fooled by Metcalf's jersey there. That is Rosie Baker. So Laurie gets it, rips it in, and scores at will. So she gets her tally underway for the last quarter. And a long ball there. Ridley pulls it in well. Across 2/3 there. And there's another long one. Goes to Ava.
Leah will always go for those balls.
To Burns. She misses it. And we're back with the Thunder. So a bit of steam going out of the Bull Sharks. They need to rally right now if they have any chance in this game. Charlie Bell.
Definitely.
Wise
makes
words.
the margin for, what's my math? I can't even do math. 16?
Well done.
Yep.
So Annabelle Laurie shoots, keeps it at 16. The captain picks up the rebound. So speaking of maths, are you a student? Are you a worker? What do you do?
I'm currently
What's the Charlie Bell story?
I'm currently a uni student. I'm doing primary education, and I'm loving it.
Primary education.
Yeah.
Teaching the little people.
Teaching the little ones.
They'd be looking right up to you.
They love it. They love it.
So the ball falls back with Fennell. She shoots and scores. Her first for a while. Of course, she played at wing attack for a chunk of this game as well after sitting the second quarter out. So, and are you first year, second year, third year? Where are you nearly finished?
Oh no, I'm nowhere near finishing. I'm in my third year of being out of school, but this is technically my first year of this degree.
Nice.
Just because I'm doing part-time and it's taking me a very long
Fair
time
enough.
to get.
Got to get that life, study, work, netball balance.
The balance is difficult, but it's
Can
good.
imagine.
It's good.
So the ball back with the Thunder. Don't forget to join us on the HART Sapphire Series Facebook page. Like our co-commentator from the Courier Mail, Hannah Davies. She's there and she'll be back tomorrow calling the big one with me at 3:35 tomorrow. Looking forward to that one. Charlie Bell, I'm excited. I thought you guys just had one bad quarter. Cost your season.
Yeah.
So, Baker with
Touchy
it now.
subjects.
I'm going to ask you about it a bit more. Baker shoots, falls short, and the
Oh,
ball back
unlucky.
with Irvin.
It's a good try by Annie to get the rebound.
So Baker got a first, missed a second. So obviously it's a grand final rematch. We're building it up because it's good for the publicity, good for the viewers. What about Coach TJF, Tracy Jean Fraser? What's she doing? Does she mention last year's game? Is it just
It's been a big
Yeah.
thing on our minds at training.
Yeah.
Thinking about what they did to us last year, how we can counteract it. Just being really, really strong in all aspects of the court and just sticking to our game and sticking to the game plan. Tracy's all about sticking to the game plan, and
processes.
if we go away from the game plan, we'll be in trouble. So I think just playing to our smarts and our strengths will be crucial for tomorrow.
So Fennell gets a goal, then they get another centre pass, but a miscommunication there looked like between Fennell and Burns.
Oop.
So
Good pick up by Annie.
Annie with it now.
Oh, unlucky.
So you played a men's team through the week, I heard? Is that
Yeah,
true?
we did. We played, I don't know what division they're in, but we played a men's team on Thursday night, and it was really good to just get them to play really physically on us and give us what we probably will expect tomorrow.
So the men's would have dominated that, would they?
No, we did win.
You're joking.
Nope.
I'll have a word to the coach. I know who that is. There'll be serious words spoken. It was actually the Queensland reserve side that you took on.
Oh, and he's, good find.
So Laurie with it now.
Good opening by Rosie.
Does that frustrate you as a shooter? You make this beautiful lead, you open, and they throw it to the goal attack.
Oh,
Or they go backwards. That
a lot
must
of the
be
time,
dominating. That must really be annoying.
Yeah, a lot of the time if I'm under the post or if I'm presenting and I'm not given the ball, I'll clap my hands, I'll make weird noises. I'm just like, give it to me. But sometimes the midcourt are just too caught on like all the bodies in the circle. They can't pinpoint sometimes.
And does your team get cranky when you miss those easy shots under the ring?
Yes. Yeah. But then I'll try and, if I do miss the ones under the post, I try my hardest in defense to force a turnover or something.
Well done. It's what you do next that matters.
Yep.
So, and a lovely shot there. What Casey Collins did next was get another goal.
I'm loving her hair, by the way.
It is sensational. What colour would you call that? Is it maroon? Is it pink? Is it?
That's like a hot pink.
A hot pink.
Yeah.
You should put her on your TikTok. She can be your 45,000 person. So miscommunication there, bad pass, and there's one straight back. So the ball back with the Bull Sharks. 16 the margin, and it was 15 at quarter time. So they're only winning this one by 1 as well. Sorry, 14 the margin. My maths is
good
terrible.
job by Tiani.
So the Bull Sharks actually lead this by 1.
Sorry.
Charlie Bell.
I need to stop saying that. Oh, is she okay?
Third time down, Barnett's hit the floor. First two looked a bit hard. There's a nice shot of the ring. So Collins scores another goal. So very artistic camera work today. And we're back with Little, and the captain fires it across. It's always good when a captain is from the local area. She's a Sunny Coast girl.
Oh, good job. Rosie was there. Unlucky.
Irvin does well. Gilbert's on at wing defence.
Have we seen Gilbert come on this
Very
game
briefly.
yet?
She hasn't played a lot in this one.
Oh, yeah, she was in on the first quarter, I think.
Indeed. And look down now, and there's Fennell.
She's a really strong player as well.
Indeed. Has represented Australia at indoor level, actually. There you go.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah. So for those at home thinking, isn't this indoors? No, indoors is with the nets. So we call that indoor, and we call this full court. So back with the Thunder now. Game just losing a little bit of steam, which it shouldn't, because the Bull Sharks are up here. And another loose pass there. French can't run it down.
Rosie keeps looking for the screens, and I think that there's maybe not as much communication. That's why they're not coming off.
It's a 13 margin. It was 15 at three-quarter time. If they drop 2 competition points here, the Thunder won't be happy about. Oh,
good pick up by Sienna.
Looked like a step to me, but no. So we're a long way away. The umpire's much closer. And Laurie loves that goal line, doesn't she?
She does do a little like 1-2 dodge and then just pops front.
So Laurie scores again. We got a timeout. This time timeout Bull Shark. No, she's pointed the other way. She tricked me. Umpire tricked me. We've got a timeout here to the Thunder. So I'd imagine with them losing the quarter by, what's that margin, 14, they're losing it by 1 at the moment. The Thunder coach would want to have a chat in this last 5:41. We'll try and listen in, but what would you be saying, Charlie Bell, if you're the coach? Put your coach's hat on.
I take back what I said about scoring super quickly with like 10 seconds and 2 minutes, but with 5 minutes to go, it's a bit much to call it and try and get...
We'll try and listen in to see what coach is saying.
Still doing that active work to get on. Let's not hold around to the side. Let's get ourselves to the top. She is hitting her arm when we land, so we're putting ourselves in a vulnerable position. Whereas if we get ball side top, we're going to be short of that contact. All right, nice. Would you look the same? Some nice preparation on those holds. That's good. It's just balancing between getting on and driving off. But I think they're getting it, and the decision making on the pass is much better. Fresh legs, getting in there, opening up that space.
So fresh legs, that was pretty much directed to Baker, I would have imagined, was it? Or someone else?
I think she's talking about Georgia Hernan coming on.
Come back on. They've rested her
legs.
and get her on there now. So Baker probably to the bench by the looks of it.
Yeah.
So it's a brief cameo there by Baker. She hits 1 out of 2. She only had 2 shots. Would she have done a pre-season? Do you know? Like, you know better than I do. No pre-season. She's coming in cold.
She got the call up, I think, 2 days ago.
So she's coming cold, and obviously, you know, it'll take a bit of time to adjust.
Maybe a little bit of nerves as well, which is totally natural.
True. So the young physiotherapist, she's studying physiotherapy, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah, yep. UQ, yeah.
So the ball back with the Bull Sharks. They lead the quarter by 1. They're down by 16 in the match. They're playing
Schuster's
for 2 competition points. Schuster back at wing attack. Had a long time on the bench.
Oh, that was a good pass, but I just think Sienna being so much taller than Casey, so just grab it over the top.
Sienna Allen did well.
I've definitely done that before.
Now you're just big noting yourself.
Unintentionally. Didn't
Put
mean
that on your 45,000 TikTok followers. So the ball back with French. If you don't get some followers out of this.
I'll be so disappointed.
Indeed. So
Nice.
a turnover again. So, oh, look at that. Tracy Jeans Fraser, the super coach, will have to be nice now. Don't say what you were saying about her before. She's now joined in. So, yeah, I agree. Tracy is the best coach in the world. So the ball is black. She finds Collins on the goal line. She fires it back to Gilbert. Hasn't seen a lot of court time today. And we've got a call on that. Was it an offside, perhaps? It looks like it's in the circle. So, yes, perhaps the offside. French wants Metcalf to drive on. She does. Finds
Metcalf
Little.
likes a little pass with no look. Oh, good drive by Annie.
So we've seen that 1,000 times today. Annabelle Laurie just drives that goal line. She gets into a 15 margin for the game, and that is the quarter time is all even. Both teams are even for this quarter. Laurie has a chance to go one up here, and she does. So Annabelle Laurie, in the blink of an eye, by the by, she's 7 from 7 for this quarter. So, and now the Bull Sharks find themselves down by 1 in this quarter. Ridley fires it in. Mackenzie Jordan going to shoot her, and that's short. That's probably just outside of range.
Unlucky.
So this could be a big turnover as far as the competition points go for this last quarter. Oh, Mackenzie tries to get it back by slapping.
Classic shooters.
In Sienna Allen. So, and then looked and said, what, who, me? So, and again, here we go. It's through French. She finds.
Monique always looks so relaxed when she plays.
She does indeed. It looks like she's got all the time in the world. And a missed shot there
great
from Laurie.
try from them trying to get the rebound.
So this keeps the quarter alive for the
Bull
Sharks.
Ooh,
Laurie
that was close. Oh, good.
Unusual miss after 7 straight. Ridley with it. Takes it over to Burns. So this is a big shot coming up here. She needs this Fennel and misses. Mackenzie Jordan can't get the rebound. Leah Woolnough does, fires it back, but it ends up, it's a throw-in anyway. It's still with the Bull Sharks. I missed that whistle when it goes out. So you're commentating away, but it's a throw-in. So good shot there. So Fennel keeps this quarter alive. And the Bull Sharks need a turnover here to secure some competition points out of this match.
They are getting the ball down so quickly.
It's smooth, isn't it? It's a la, just like the Cougars, which he'll be up against tomorrow. Better slow that down. So Laurie gets another one. I'm making you nervous, aren't I?
Now I'm thinking about it.
So it's all right. I'll just be up here commentating, watching your every move. So the ball back with.
Don't worry, Tracy. I'm going to the post after this.
If you're watching Tracy, we'll be doing some practice in between games. So Bull Sharks still working hard. Margin is 16.
Finding it hard to get it into the circle.
Oh, passes off from fairly close. Nearly a short pass.
I wonder why.
Fennel gets it. It's a big goal, that one. Margin back to 15. So we're looking at this half is only 1 in favour of the Thunder at the moment. So we're even for this quarter, and they won the other one 11-10. So great effort by the Bull Sharks.
Good try.
Oh, Littleland fires
Annie,
it in.
okay?
Annie Laurie goes down hard. There's been a few big falls today, hasn't there?
Yeah.
So Ridley with it. They need to score here. The Bull Sharks need this goal. This is a very big goal.
Good
Fennel
job by
with it.
Tiani. That was really good.
And she steps in, which is always dangerous, but she gets a shot regardless. So with 1:11 to play, it's the Bull Sharks Centre. They lead the quarter by 1.
Good work, Charles. Always Trace.
So, and here it is.
They
Fennel
really
with it.
like the left side of the court.
They do it black. Is that? Sorry, that's Burns.
Is that Burns? Yeah.
Steps in massively. She needs this and gets it. That could be 2 competition points to the Sharks, which would mean they lead the quarter now by 2, which means they lead the second half by 1, Charlie Bell.
So the Thunder really needs to get another goal in to try and...
Well, at least draw the half. They probably won't win there's 37 seconds to go. They need a quick one here and a turnover. And so Laurie will shoot long. She needs it and gets it. So another one there to Laurie. They need a turnover here. There's 26 seconds to go. Jordan McKenzie comes out.
Mackenzie
Jordan.
Quick.
They need to just throw this around a little bit. So Fennell with it. She'll go right across to Gilbert, right on the transverse line. And we've got a turnover, 13 seconds.
What happened there?
Looks
Right,
like
Thunder want to just send it down, I reckon.
could have been another offside. They've had a few. They go long, nearly over a
great
third.
pass. Quick.
Loose hands.
Force
French
it.
finds it.
Go.
Finds Laurie. She's outside
Quick.
the circle.
Quick.
They go to Littleland, and the captain gets the intercept.
Great stop by Shanae.
Shanae Grant, that means the quarter belongs to the the Bull Sharks. They win it by 1, and for the second half, it's all even. Can you believe that? Charlie Bell, pinch me, Charlie Bell, if I've seen something amazing here.
So if two teams get even points, there's no points? Or they won
I believe
each?
it's one each,
One
yeah.
each. Oh, okay.
I can stand corrected there, but I believe it's 1 each. So that's a great effort. The Bull Sharks' second half game,
Wow.
they tie it up.
That was good. It came really good by the end.
50 to 36. If they had a better start, this game could have been a lot closer. Charlie Bell, thoughts? We've got to wrap it up pretty quickly. So what are your thoughts on? Let's start with the Bull Sharks. Best for them?
Best for them.
Best for the Bull Sharks. Who do you reckon?
I think Ash Irvin did a really, really good job at trying to shut down the Thunder shooters. So I think she stood out for me.
She had a tough job on Annie Laurie.
She definitely did. The Thunder were just too good with
So
them.
if you had to pick a player of the game for the Thunder, who would it be?
I'm going to say Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah.
The new girl, Georgia
Yeah,
Hernan.
she straight off from the get-go, she was on and in a new environment, new court, new players. She's really, really good. So my pick is her.
Excellent. So that's your two best players from each side.
I wasn't far off, 14.
You did.
14 the margin.
No, you're very impressive. So we'll have to get you back. In fact, we'll get you back in a little while. We're here at 5 to 5 we go to air. QT Netball taking on the Northern Mendy Rays. And of course the big one later on tonight is the Wildcats taking on the Tigers. I'll be joined in that one by Paula Stewart, super coach who wins everything, and so she'll be joining me in the commentary team. I'd like to thank our sponsors again for their incredible support, and that's Hart Sports, Legassic Jewelers, Mizuno, Mount Franklin, Powerade, I'm going to get one of them right now, Bondi Vite and Strap It. Our pictures today have been brought to you by Faust, Gina and the team at Broadcast Double Take Sport. My name's Dave Mills. I've been joined in commentary by none other than Jets super shooter Charlie Bell. We'll see you at the next one, 5 to 5. It's bye for now, and as always, be brilliant, Brisbane.